The voice of Indiana County, WCCS, AM 1160, 101.1 FM, Indiana in the Morning, brought to you by the folks at First Commonwealth Bank. And with us in the studio this morning, we want to welcome Mary Jo Bowes. Mary Jo, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, you're representing the AAUW, so tell us what that's about.
That is the American Association of University Women.
Okay.
It is an organization whose mission is to better the lives of women and girls. And I am here to talk about a Trivia Extravaganza we're having at Spaghetti Benders on November 3rd.
Okay.
This is for the benefit of a scholarship that we give to disadvantaged women.
Tell us more.
Well, I wrote it.
Okay.
It's lighthearted, therefore. We're calling it Nothing Like a Dame Trivia Night, and all the questions deal with women.
Okay.
Some are serious, some not. One of the categories is Elizabeth Taylor.
That's a category in
Yes,
itself.
that's a category.
Yes.
There are Josh Whittison. Our own Josh Whittison is going to be the game master.
Okay. All right. Any idea how many folks would like to attend this?
We would like that's why I'm here. We'd like you to make reservations by the 26th, and the phone number is 724-840-4692. Now, you can still come, but in order to get a count so Tony can properly prepare, we'd like to have a good idea by Saturday.
Okay. Tickets are priced at?
$35, which is a benefit.
Okay.
It's a meal and an evening of entertainment. Most of it very lighthearted. You want a test question?
Sure. See what
Okay.
happens.
Elizabeth Taylor's third husband.
Let's see. Richard Burton twice. I have no idea.
Richard Burton's number 5.
He's number 5.
So I'm not going to tell you who number 3 is.
Okay. We won't give that answer
Also,
away.
no, there are questions about women in politics, women in literature, female scientists. I shouldn't say female scientists, because I don't believe you should separate male and female.
No.
But I think the idea of this game is to draw attention to achievements.
And you personally came up with all the questions.
Well, I had help on the science.
Okay.
ones.
I was going to, how long of a process was
I
that?
worked quite a long time,
Yeah.
a couple months.
Are there any sports and music categories?
Oh, there's music.
That one I might be able to
There's
handle.
music.
You know?
I have to admit there aren't sports.
Okay. Now,
Which tells you something about me, not about...
well, you could have asked
I
us
could have. I am sorry now.
next year.
There is time to edit. Maybe I'll come
Yes,
back.
there is still time.
There is still time.
Now, I know that there are groups around the Indiana area that have their own trivia teams, and they go to these trivia nights. Have you heard from any of them?
I personally haven't, but that
Okay.
would be an excellent challenge. I know there are, it's a big thing.
Yes.
I was overjoyed when Trivial Pursuit came out in the 80s because I couldn't play cards,
Okay.
but I could play trivia.
Yes. Yes. Tell us a little bit about your group, the AAUW. What do you do?
It is a sponsorship of many causes, primarily trying to deal with young women. The scholarship is to help, as I said, disadvantaged students, or what we would call non-traditional, maybe older women, or girls who have come from difficult backgrounds. So the money that we can raise for them goes to furthering their education and therefore their progress in the community in general. The AAUW also gets involved with anything that has an impact on women.
For your scholarships, do you take nominations for those?
Yes,
or how
yes.
Can...
It comes through IUP and St. Vincent's, St. Francis.
Okay.
And that is on the website, and those go out in January. the applications.
Are those open to any Indiana County residents, or is there a certain
You have
area?
to be an IUP student.
Okay. IUP student.
Or St. Francis.
Okay. Now, aren't you the group in the past you've named certain women of the year?
Notable women?
Yes, I can remember talking with you
Yes.
folks in the years.
I was, yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, this is to honor outstanding women. I don't know why I was one, but I was one last year.
Okay.
That
Congratulations.
have been around for a while, I think, that have also offered great service to the community. It's a very nice honor. It is basically just an honor.
Mm-hmm.
There is a banquet, though, which is lovely, which I think anybody can attend. That is usually in April. And that's when the scholarships are also presented.
And you'll be doing that again this year?
Of course.
Okay. And that's, you have to be connected with the IUP to be considered
For the
one of those
scholarship,
honorees?
no.
For the
For the
honorees.
notable women, no. That is a committee that researches all the ladies in town and in the area, and then honors them with this recognition. Shireen Hess has won in the past. I think Lynn Alvine has won in the past. I know Sarah Mantle from the music department at IUP. Lots and lots of ladies, and I didn't come with a list. But
those folks are usually folks that we know, we've heard about because they've been busy in the community.
yes,
Yes, and they've done a lot of work behind the scenes that a lot of people don't
and
see.
in education, many in education.
That's right. Now, do you take nominees from the general public for those positions, or do you have a committee
That's a good question.
sits
I
down?
am not on that committee.
Okay.
I'm on the scholarship committee.
Okay.
That's an interesting idea.
I would imagine you have a group that sits down and says, we want to
yes,
look at
yes.
this person. But
Yeah.
you never know. Somebody may call you up and tell you, why don't you consider this person? And
Absolutely.
might be
That would be an excellent idea.
added to the list. Give me a little bit about your background. You're not originally from Indiana, are you?
I'm from Pittsburgh,
Okay, that's
but
the
I've lived
neighborhood.
in Indiana. Wait a minute. I've lived in Indiana since 1974, so I'm an old timer.
Yes. Okay.
And I was the drama director at the high school for 21 years, and I am connected with the Indiana Players. Now, not this production, but I am connected with the Indiana Players.
And in fact, we'll be speaking with representatives of the Indiana Players tomorrow morning
That's what I heard.
on Indiana in the Morning here. So you were over at the senior high school. You must have been there right after I left.
Are we going to tell our age?
No, but
When did you leave?
1972, and you said you came
I started in
74.
78.
Okay, well then I missed you over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Again, let's review. We're speaking this morning with Mary Jo Bowes of the AAUW's group, and they are going to be performing, or actually hosting, a trivia night, Nothing Like a Dame. Tell us again when that is, where that is, what time, and
It's at Spaghetti Bender's,
Spaghetti
on
Bender's.
Sunday at November 3rd at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
okay.
And to reserve tickets, please call 724-840-4692, or you can just show up, but we would like an idea of how to prepare.
Do you have a limited number? I mean, if you get 100 groups coming in there, that's a
I
little
don't know
bit
how
too
many
many,
we
right?
can hold. I think.
Well, let's put it this way. When it gets too crowded, you'll close the door,
All right.
right? And those folks can come next year. You think this is something that will be an annual event?
Oh my. I hope that would. I don't know. That's
I would think the success of the night will depend on if
well.
it
I
comes
think
back,
that's it.
right? Have you had other activities that you've used to raise money? The trivia night this year, or what have you done in the past?
In the past, this is how I got involved in the first place. There was a dinner, and I was the entertainment.
Okay.
I was invited to do some readings, and I had also another year I had directed the women at the Players, and we did scenes from it. And there have been various activities like that. Fundraising, this is Well, it's it's a good night out, and it's for a good cause, and it's fun.
Of course, there'll be some good food there too,
There'll be food,
right?
and the bar will be open.
That's the
It will be a
reason enough.
cash bar, but it will be open.
Okay. So we want to invite as many folks as we can. If you have a trivia team, and I know that you're out there, get in contact with these folks. Make your reservation. As you mentioned, our Josh Whittison will be involved, and he really loves that sort of thing.
Oh, I know. Josh was a student of mine.
Okay.
We go way back.
So that will be a very nice happening. Are you still part of the Indiana Players?
Oh, yes.
You're still a member?
Absolutely.
Yeah. We know that they're always looking for recruits.
Yes.
Okay. So what if somebody says, maybe I'd like to be part of the Indiana
Well,
Players? What can they
tryouts
do? Tryouts?
next week, next Monday and Tuesday for the next play, which is Clue.
Okay.
And then I'm directing Mr. Roberts in the spring, which is all men. So it's the remember the Jack Lemmon, Henry Fonda movie?
Yes.
This is the play version of that.
Yes. Okay. Very good. All right. Well, Mary Jo, we want to thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with us here on Indiana in the Morning. Good luck. You're going to have to come back and let us know how this whole thing went.
All right. I will do that.
I'm sure Todd will get a hold of you. He'll set up another date, and we can say, you know what? I remember the very first time they did that because they talked about that. That was like 30 years ago, and they're still doing the trivia night.
My.
You think so?
30 years.
You never know.
That would be some kind of medical miracle.
Well, we have the magic of radio, and we can make
That's true.
things like that happen. But again, thanks so much
Thank
for
you
stopping
so
by,
much.
and good luck with that event.